tough loss for our Washington Commanders, losing 28-27. The Pittsburgh Steelers at home. So many miscues in this game from the offense, from the defense, but so many things to address. I think first and foremost, I think Johnny knows better, right, than to jump off sides in a situation like that. It's one of the things that coaches tell players, from Pop Warner up until the NFL in those sort of situations. Like the broadcasters were talking about it, right? Make sure, there might be a hard count here. But I don't even think we needed them to know that, like, we are susceptible to an offsides right here if we don't be careful. So, but I loved how, like, the team rallied around him on the sidelines. But, yeah, I mean, so many things to address. That's the first thing. But, yeah, Abdullah, what are your thoughts on this game?
Very, very disappointing. This was a game that the Commanders had and should have won. Pittsburgh Steelers didn't really win this game. The Commanders just let the game get away from them. I think they were up 24-14, and then not being able to capitalize, settling with field goals rather than touchdowns is pretty upsetting too. Jaden Daniels, there were some throws where it's like, you got to make that. But again, he's a rookie, so there's going to be times where he messes up. But defensively, I mean, obviously we didn't have Marshawn Lattimore today, but it would have been huge to have him. Hopefully we have him on Thursday. The Commanders right now 7-3. It's not the end of the world, Commanders fans. Like, obviously we want to win this game because all week everyone's been saying that we haven't really beaten a good team, and Pittsburgh was a good team. We did go neck and neck with them, but again, I mean, you just stuff like that. We're jumping offside when clearly it's a hard count. Alameda Zaccheaus muffing 2 punts, losing one of them. That's unacceptable. Zach Ertz, I thought he got that first down, but I mean, it is what it is. The refs were the refs. Even today, I was low-key upset about how George Pickens literally grabbed Benjamin St-Juste's face mask right in front of him and did not call anything. George Pickens, in my opinion, obviously a great player, but at times can be very dirty. But overall, it was a good thing to see the Commanders put up a good fight. But again, when it comes to being a good team, they find a way to win games, and the Steelers were the better team today.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head, man. When you said the Commanders lost this and the Steelers didn't win it. I'll be honest. The Steelers, bro. If I'm a Steelers fan, I'm looking at that defense, bro. Like, I know, like, there's large parts of the second half where they did shut us down, but like for us to put 27 points on their head, I think that's very good as well. I think it's one of the positives we can take. Jaden did miss on a couple of throws that he should have hit, but I think there's even bigger like mistakes than that. It's like a couple of our receivers just decided not to catch the ball today. I think it was a drop by Noah Brown. I think even Olamide Zaccheaus had a drop. I know Zach Ertz had a big drop as well. Like, it's just like those mistakes, and I think Cliff as well, bro. Like, I've been high on Cliff so far in the season, and like, don't get me wrong, like, our run game wasn't anything crazy today. It wasn't actually that good either. But like, knowing the Steelers, their weakness is their run defense. It's not that good, and for Austin Eckler to average, like, it was like 3.5 per carry or something like that. I felt like he could have kept going to it. I think he started like throwing the ball way too much in that second half, especially when we were up by like, I think, a touchdown or something like that, or about a touchdown. He started throwing the ball way too much, and I think that's where our offense really died down that second half. Also, I think that we talk about that defense. I think the first half I think they played really well. I think Steelers only had like about 100 yards of offense or somewhere around that. It was like 40 rushing and like I think like 70 something passing. I forgot what it was, but I think the defense in the first half was really well. And then what I expected to happen, I didn't expect the defense to keep playing like that in the second half. I think Russell Wilson turned it up a little bit, but I wasn't really impressed by Russell Wilson. I'll be honest. I was more upset by our defense. Like, this Russell Wilson hype got to stop, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's got to stop. And then obviously to cap it off, Mike Williams. I think it might have been his first catch of the game over St. Buns, and like, we should have a dedicated video on this guy at this point, bro. Because I'm so tired of this dude. I'm so tired of this dude.
Yeah, a lot to unpack from Name and from Abdullah's comments. I think something that I do want to address, the Zach Ertz potential first down, not first down situation. We talked about it a little bit off camera, but I understand why the play stood, because there was no clear and obvious replay view that showed Zach Ertz getting the first down. I think he got the first down. Don't get me wrong. I think he got the first down, but I understand why it stood. By the letter of the law, it has to be clear and obvious, right, to change that ruling. And I don't think it was clear and obvious. But I mean, Benjamin St. Buns, like, I agree with you, Name. Like, this happens like every week. He got saved in that Bears game. He got saved in that Bears game by that Hail Mary. Because if it wasn't for that Hail Mary, we'd be talking about him in that post game. Like he would be the theme, right? Because he got burnt on that last touchdown. Gets burnt on this touchdown. Got burnt several times last year. Has gotten burnt in other times this year. Like, there's a reason. But I retweeted this on our DMVSportsZone Twitter page. Go follow it. I retweeted this, but I think it was from Louis Riddick, who said, "There's a reason why the Commanders just got a cornerback. There's a reason why," and I think this game is evident of it. I'm not confident. I'm not confident in him. I will say Jeremy Chin did some really good things today. Had a pick, had a fumble recovery. He's bounced back. I think early in the season, like a lot of people, he wasn't that great. He wasn't playing that great, but he's played well the last couple of weeks. In terms of the defense, let's talk about him. Dante Fowler. Is this the Dante Fowler that people thought they were going to get out of coming from college? Because it seems like he's playing lights out right now. On a really affordable contract. He's earning himself a second contract with DC for sure. And Frankie Louvu did some good things as well. Bobby Wagner, linebackers. The defense did not play a bad game. I know they gave up 28 points, but the linebackers, D-line, outside of the inexplicable offsides that Johnny Newman had at the end of the game, I don't think they played really, really bad today. But on the Jaden point, I don't think he played great today. I think this is probably Pedro, I believe, tweeted this. This is probably his worst game of the season thus far. There was I think this was when they were backed up into their end zone. Jaden had a pretty much a play right there for him. I think it was second or third down. And it would have went for a big gain and potentially, a lot of yards, and he missed it. He sailed it to the right. And I think those sort of plays were emblematic of this type of game that Jaden Daniels had today, which was just not his best. And that's okay. He's a rookie. We should expect this. I'd rather have this than a game where he has, knock on wood, like 3 interceptions and just, cost us the game.
You should have seen what Caleb Williams did against New England today.
But I saw the score.
I don't want to hate. I know DMV native, but you gotta call it how it is.
Yeah, for sure. Terry though, oh my gosh, that throw that Jaden threw on the sidelines and Terry toe tap.
What was Terry's stats? I think get over 100.
5 catches for 113 yards, I believe. Yeah, Terry's eating right now. Terry's eating. But it's kind of crazy though. Russ had the same. It was very similar throw and very similar catch. Yeah. I think a couple drives after that.
On Juice.
Exactly.
To be fair, I think that was pretty good coverage on that play. I think
for sure. Yeah, but I mean, I think the theme of today is Benjamin St. Juice and just getting burnt constantly. I think he'll be better as a second cornerback rather than a top cornerback, but. And then you have Johnny Newman with the offside. Again, we still would have had a chance. I know, Abdullah, you talked about off camera whether we would have actually made that field goal if we, attempted it. But personally, I think we had the chance. I'm with Name. I think we have a chance anytime Jaden's behind center. And he cost us the game. I get that he was consoled afterwards, and that shows how much of a brotherhood, we have. But I think we do need to call out that play. For everything else, we need to call out that play because that, at the end of the day, that's what ended the game.
Yeah. I think. Oh, my fault.
No, go
okay. I think I also want to touch up on the drops on I don't want to give Jaden excuses, but I feel like Jaden's at least stat wise, or his performance would have looked better if some of these receivers didn't drop these easy passes. There was this one play where Jaden, it was almost a Russell Wilson type play where he eluded everybody and he threw a dart on the sideline to Noah Brown. It was like a third down play too, and it was a beautiful throw, and they got called back for holding on Tyler Biadasz.
Yeah.
And it's like those plays we just shot ourselves, and it's just crazy. And now like obviously we play Philly Thursday. They're actually playing right now. I think Trayvon Diggs just got a pick too. He just got a pick. We need Dallas to win. So that'd be nice. But yeah, I hate how fans are already writing us off against Philly. I think we played well against the Steelers and we shot ourselves. I think Philly's a better team. It isn't Philly and it's a divisional game. So I feel like if we're gonna lose a game, like let's be honest, like we have a kind of a tough stretch towards the end of the season, and we're gonna lose. Like we weren't gonna win every game. So like in my eyes, like yes, we lost against Pittsburgh, but if we can bounce back and beat Philly, I feel like I'd be happy, bro. I'd be really happy.
Yeah. As much as I want to say oh, it sucks losing, we shot ourselves on the foot. I mean, who knows? Maybe the Commanders needed this. We were on a high horse the past couple of weeks on this win streak. Now that it's ended, hopefully the team will regather. Hopefully get Brian Robinson back, Austin Seibert back.
Marshawn Lattimore.
I want him to strap up AJ Brown. I'm hoping this isn't like a mid-season collapse because we've seen it with Cliff Kingsbury and his company. But I feel like if again a game where they shot themselves in the foot, a game where offensively it wasn't the best, and we still were up by 10 at one point and had the game in our hands. I'm not saying we're going to beat Philly, but I think we'll put up a good fight. I just hope everyone's back and 100% healthy.
Yeah, for sure. On the Cliff Kingsbury point, that's a great point, Abdullah. About the second half collapse. Knock on wood, that doesn't happen. But that is a valid point to make. I will say I think it was Name who mentioned this earlier, but I don't think this was Cliff Kingsbury's best game, best play calling game, because there are a couple of QB runs that I was confused about. There was one play where Jaden threw to, was it Zacchaeus, or it was an outside receiver, and then I think the play was for Jaden to run to the other side and like be open. Yeah, Diami. That was just that. I said right after that, and I was like,
I almost forgot about that. He did drop a touchdown.
Yeah, true.
He scored, but
yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm just looking at the comments right now. That was a BS call. Spread the love, man. I hate refs. It was the first. Willie got the first down. Some BS. He got first down. We got robbed. It was the most obvious first down ever.
Rob is strong. Rob is strong.
That's strong, man.
Don't hate on the team. We 7-3. Rob, they're the example of a first down. That's refs love cheating Commanders. That was a first down. Rob, the refs were against us like always. We got Rob. I hate Russ. Pickens is trash. Lost my respect. I hope TJ. Don't want to say that. Steelers Nation. Steelers suck. Refs are always against us. It's always a disappointing scoreboard. And people are going crazy here. Crazy need help with the refs. If St. Jude's has a job next week, I'm switching teams. Game and BS fair and square. We did. LMO, you did not. First down. Pickens grabbed face mask. Yeah, I was really upset about that. Pickens. Yeah. It was so obvious, right?
It was obvious. To be fair, though, Benjamin St. Jude's kind of. I mean, the broadcasters mentioned
it. But if it's like grabbing it right in front of you, like, come on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, now that we lost, I at this point, he deserves it. I don't care. He deserves that.
But today, regardless, look at the positives. We didn't make that many mistakes we made, but we could have. We put up a good fight. With Lattimore coming back against the Eagles, we're gonna be better on Thursday. Refs low-key clapped us. Fire BSJ. Don't blame the game on Newton. I agree. He's a dog. We should have been up by 2 scores. We got to pick a fumble recovery and a 3.
I mean, I'm not blaming the game on Newton, but I'm blaming how we could have had another chance with slightly over a minute left. No timeouts, yes, but slightly over a minute left to make some things work. And he had an offsides in a play where everyone knew there was going to be a hard count on 4th down. Like I get that point. You shouldn't blame the whole game. You should never blame the whole game on any one player, on any one rep, on any of that. Because at the end of the day, you play 60 minutes, right? You play 60 minutes, and every single play adds up to the final result at the end of the day, right? So I'm not blaming the game on him. But like, I don't think, for as much as people are like hating on St. Jude's right now, yes, Newton had a good game, and he's been playing well the last couple of weeks and has made us forget John Allen right now, but like that was a bad play. That was a bad play at the end of the game that cost us another opportunity to potentially score a field goal and win it. There's no guarantees, but like everyone knew that's gonna be a hard count. You know?
Yeah.
I'm questioning too. Like, where was the leadership on that play? Like, did Bobby Wack? Like, I'm hoping the veterans on that defense like said something like, "Oh, it's a hard count. It's hard."
Obviously, we're speculating, but like when I first saw it happen, I that's my immediate thought. I'm guessing like who Bobby Wagner is, who Dan Quinn is, they would have said something because nobody else jumped. Maybe if it was somebody else who jumped with him, maybe I would have understood. Like, okay, they got two, but like for it to be the rookie and the only person jumping, I feel like that was just a mental error.
I think that was. That's a tough moment though to make that mistake, but I get it. I get it. I get it. I will say though, like the fact that the Steelers are top ranked defense, and the fact that we put up 27 points against them, we did some really good things despite our miscues on offense. We did make mistakes. We made mistakes on offense. We made mistakes on defense, but on offense, Jay did not have his best game. This is probably his worst game of the season. And to still put up 27 points, points, that's like that is a confidence booster for sure. The one thing I will say, everybody's talking about the Eagles on Thursday and how Marshawn Lattimore, if he comes back, which is still it would be nice. But something that we have to remember is the Eagles receiving core is better than the Steelers receiving core.
Oh, yeah.
Like we let up 28 points and we let up what we did against the Steelers receivers, George Pickens. I mean, you name me the second receiver on the Steelers right now, like off the top of your head.
Calvin Austin.
On the Steelers, Calvin Austin. Yeah. You only know that, Abdullah, from this game. You only know that from this game. Before this game, nobody would have known. So the Eagles, though, they have AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. They have some other pieces in their offense. So we shall see, man. I'm a little worried though in terms of trying to stop them, but in terms of scoring, if we can put up 27 points against the Steelers defense.
Yeah,
I mean, we can put up points.
Terry versus Darius is must-see TV.
It's true.
No, I think Terry always performs good against Darius, so I'm not too worried about that.
Always?
No, okay, most of the time, and especially the form he's on, like the way he's playing. I expect Terry to have a good game, but I'm happy you brought up like as much as Marshawn's coming back, they still got Devontae Smith. Like what? Imagine John Dotson has a good game. Let's not think with that. But they still have Dallas
Mikey did some
Goedert
good things
too.
though, man. Mikey's done some good things.
Yeah. I love Mikey. Mikey's a good player. They still have Dallas Goedert, but I think even the biggest threat is Saquon, bro. They have Saquon.
Oh, Saquon. Bro, our rush defense with Saquon is not a good match, man. That is not a good match.
We just gotta hope like Sirianni calls a bad game, whoever their offensive coordinator is, and they just don't rush the ball enough. Like
my thing, bro, is like this is what I was saying during the game. Why at the trade deadline did we not go after like a big space eating sort of like nose tackle, bro? Like I get that Mathis potentially could be that for us, but like he hasn't been that for us. And I think our biggest weakness, arguably on the team, is our rush defense. Right? So like, I don't know. But
also, dude, I'm sorry, but Zacchaeus reminds me of Steven Sims when it comes to punt returning. I mean, back to back is insane. I mean, again, defensively, like the defense didn't play great today, but that short field, like giving that second touchdown, like what can they do there? So I don't know if you bring in a guy.
He's been close in previous games too, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if you bring in a guy like Caffrey. Like again, like I'd rather have someone who's not shifty but 100% is going to catch it rather than someone who a little shifty may get those extra yards but is going to fumble it. Like logically, this doesn't make any sense. So it's frustrating to see, and hopefully they address it. Obviously, I don't want him to get cut or anything, but if it's a the problem starts to continue coming playoffs too, like you got to do something about it.
For sure. Yeah. I'm gonna hop off. I think Abdullah name will cover a little bit more of the game with you guys for the next couple of minutes, but appreciate you guys so much for watching, and tough loss, but appreciate Abdullah name for all the work you guys are doing with the channel and with DMVSportsZone as a brand as well. And they got you covered better than me. They got you covered. But yeah, hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend.
Got you better covered than Benjamin St. Juice.
Oh man, don't talk about that guy, bro.
Dude, like
Man.
again, like the game was there. I mean, it's crazy. 7-3, and we're like kind of upset. Obviously, like
Yeah.
not crazy upset, but it's like, dude, it was there. We were winning.
Yeah, like with the Baltimore game, like we played well, or like not like we played well, but like we came close against a really good team, and the way we lost that was just like individual performances. Like this one, bro, we should have won. It was just mistake, like dumb-headed mistakes, man.
Boneheaded mistakes.
It's just these are the ones that hurt. But like
Mhm.
at this point, you gotta look forward, and like the thing is, like if you wanna rectify it, you got Philly divisional rival in Philly on Thursday prime time. You go out there and you win that game. That's how you do it. Right now,
If
I'm looking at
yeah.
I'm watching Jalen Hurts right now. He's struggling, bro. He's kind of struggling right now. I'm not afraid of Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts is overrated, bro. He's so overrated. Like we can do something against Jalen Hurts, bro.
Yeah, dude. We really got. I hope Lattimore and Robinson and Biotish and Coleman and all these tackles are fine. I hope we're somewhat healthy because again, like and Cyber because divisional games it can go either way and it's huge considering that I think we're right now. I don't know if Philly loses today. I don't know if we'll still be on top, but right now we're 7-3. And again, you know,
let me check. Let's see, East. Yeah, we're 7-3. If Philly wins, they'll be 7-2.
Yeah, we'll see. But
yeah,
I think that's pretty much it, dude. I just wanted to. I went so bad just because George Pickens, bro. That first touchdown he had was crazy, like a crazy catch.
I actually missed it. Yeah, but I saw like the replay of it.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't stand George Pickens, bro. But I mean,
nah, he's definitely a dirty player, bro. I'm sorry, he's a dirty player, bro. He definitely had some moments on the field where, like, I remember like when he after the Jeremy Chin interception, he threw down Mikey Sanders. Still, they started like basically like wrestling with him. Like I don't know why. He's a dirty player, bro. Like
Mikey's like 6-7 inches shorter than him, so I respect Mikey for even like standing up for himself.
Yeah, Mikey, I love Mikey, man. Like keeping Mikey, obviously Marshawn and Noah. I think Noah's been solid too. He hasn't been that bad either. Like he's been better than St. Juice. So like honestly, St. Juice would drop to the corner forward, put Mikey in the slot, put Noah on the other side. I mean, the fact that we almost traded him, there's no way we play him because like at that point it's gonna look weird. Yeah. He's not gonna get any game time, and hopefully St. Juice doesn't get any game time either, bro. My goodness, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the DMVSportsZone channel. I like to push out as much fire content out there as possible. Follow us on all social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at DMVSportsZone. We'll be pushing out some more reels on the road to 5K on Instagram. Appreciate the love, guys. Commanders are 7-3. Hopefully, can be 8-3 after Thursday night, but we'll see. We'll be there for that. Again, just got to make sure everyone's healthy and beat Philly. I can't stand the Eagles. Yeah. Cowboys out of the picture. Let's be realistic because Dak is out for the year. So it's going to be between us and Philly, and hopefully we come on top on Thursday. With that being said, we're out. Peace.